What's up, my shovels and shovelettes? This is Spade here, and today I got another Black and White 2 underused tier battle for you guys. And thought I'd bring you this little extra battle today on Sunday, because Black and White 2 are finally out in English. At least they were released in the US. I'll still have to wait for my copy till next Friday. I think that's when it gets released here on Europe. But anyways, this was a really interesting match. Had a bunch of twists and turns, and that also kind of made this match long, because it was like 51 turns long. So yeah, but anyways, using this same UU team as last time, and gotta say, for this match it was really difficult to pick a lead, because he has a Zoroark, so you know, I have no idea what he's going to potentially lead with, but I also saw a Ditto. So what I was really hoping was that he would lead with the Ditto. So I decided to go with Heracross, because I know if he transforms into me, I know that my Gligar 100% completely counters my own Heracross. So on that aspect, I'm safe to go into my Gligar and just go from there, and that is exactly what happens. So I'm just going to send a Gligar and then take whatever hit he wants to throw at me, and then I can just safely set up my rocks. He doesn't get a crit though, but as you can see, it did like absolutely diddly. But however, this actually kind of comes to bite me in the ass later on, but we'll get to that eventually when we do. But anyways, he's gonna go into his Blastoise. Don't really want to be staying in, so I'm just gonna switch out into my Zapdos, or at least I thought this was a Blastoise, because he goes for the hidden power. Blastoise could have hidden power, but then again, nah, it's most likely Zoroark, especially since we see the Life Orb. He's definitely a Ninja Turtle, using some dirty tricks. So, I do take a hidden power relatively well, but I can still go into my Snorlax to take it much better, because, you know, I have thick fat and all. So, hidden power does like nothing, especially after the leftovers. So, he could have Focus Blast, but I know I should be able to take one, and he probably doesn't want to take a Body Slam. So I figured it would be just the safest move, but he doesn't go for it, so he most likely doesn't even have Focus Blast, but we'll see. Anyways, go for the Body Slam. In comes the Tangrowth. I know he's gonna put something to sleep, so I'm just gonna be staying in here with the Snorlax, because this is a Sleep Talking set, so I can still do something while asleep with Sleep Talk. So I think I'm still gonna switch out, because I was fearing him to set up that lead seed on me, and I didn't want him to do that, so I decided to go into Nidoking, and then I could just, you know, Flamethrower or Ice Beam, whatever. But now he goes into his real Blastoise, which is shown by the no prior damage besides Stealth Rocks and, you know, him having leftovers. But unfortunately, he's gonna get off the Rabbit Spin right here, which is a bit unfortunate, because, you know, residual damage, especially on the Victini, would have been nice, but I'll just, hopefully I can find another opportunity to set up my Stealth Rocks again. But here I decided to go for the Toxic, because I know that he has a Pikachu, which definitely could be a problem if he gets that +1 with the Lightning Rod, and even if I would get a Toxic on the Blastoise, that would be just fine. But here I decided to go for the hidden power, see how much I could do to the Tangrowth, and I know that, you know, he can't put me to sleep, because he already put my Snorlax to sleep. But he goes into Pikachu and misses a Thunder, and then he just gets basically 2-hit KO'd by the hidden power, which is kind of pathetic, but, you know, that's one word to describe Pikachu's defenses. Pathetic. So down it goes, but that random Thunder was random, and it really didn't pay off for him, because it missed, so I guess if you don't want to run, if you don't want to miss Thunder, use Thunder Shock, right? Anyways, he goes into his Ditto. I'm just gonna go into Snorlax, because I know I 100% counter my own Zapdos. So, especially defensive, you know, Snorlax is naturally specially defensive, and that is a specially defensive Zapdos to begin with, so I don't really care. But he double switches into his Victini, as I double switch into my Nidoking, but I'm not really sure what kind of set he's running, so I have to switch out, and I guess he was potentially fearing if I was Scarfed, so he goes into his Blastoise, and then I go into my Snorlax, but he double switches back into his Victini as I Sleep Talk, So I actually get to drag him out and send out his Ditto once again with the Whirlwind, which is just fine. I'm just gonna be sleep talking. Oh wait, I wake up here. Oh wait, yeah, because I was put to sleep with the sleep powder, so I just decided to go for the sleep talk because I didn't think I would wake up, but I actually did. So that's in a way a good and a bad thing. Good because Snorlax is wake up, but bad because he can put now something else to sleep with his with the Tangrowth, which comes in right now as I go for the T-Bolt. But now that the Pikachu is gone, finally I can safely go for some T-Bolts. But anyways, I don't think a Hidden Power will take him out just because, you know, I didn't run any special attack investments. So I'm just gonna switch out and go back into my Snorlax to absorb the sleep once again and just basically go from there. But he actually double switches and he goes into his Blastoise, which is, you know, just fine with me. I know I can, you know, pretty much take any hit from him. And I kind of just want to whittle this Blastoise down. And Body Slam actually does a really nice chunk, about 25%. So I'm just gonna keep Body Slamming. He misses a Toxic, which to be honest doesn't really matter because I can just go for the rest and just get rid of it, so whatever. But I keep going for the Body Slams because that's kind of the best thing I can do, and I kind of just want to whittle him down to a point where I can revenge kill him with something else, for example my Nidoking, because I don't have T-Bolt on the thing. I only have Earth Power because it's Firefly's team, so he wanted to have Focus Blast on it over T-Bolt, so yeah, there's that. But he misses a Sleep Powder again with his Tangrowth, so I get to Whirlwind him out. I just didn't want him to keep on, you know, just lead seeding because, you know, obviously I wouldn't want to stay in with Snorlax being seeded and everything. So luckily we don't get to that point. I keep Whirlwinding and he actually goes into his, what I thought was Victini, but yeah, it's Zoroark pulling off its shenanigans again. But at this point he apparently just wants to use it as a death fodder because yeah, he just stays in and goes for the Grass Knot, which really doesn't do that much because, you know, it's not stab and Snorlax has the great special defense, so yeah, there is that. But now in comes the Victini, goes for the Recreate. I do resist that thanks to the thick fat, so I take the hits relatively well, but it's still kind of looking that this thing is choice banded. But with the minus defense drops, Body Slam will actually do a nice chunk. I was kind of expecting it to do more, but oh well. Victini does still have the natural good bulk. But I don't want to lose my Snorlax quite yet, because it kind of looks like it was still a 2-hit KO, and he can still obviously outspeed me, because the Snorlax, even after those speed drops. So I decided to go into Blastoise. Still take quite a bit from the Recreate, but oh well, I still take it okay, I guess. But now I'm just gonna go for the safe Scald. You know, if something comes in, I may get a burn, and he actually goes into his Ditto. And I do score the burn on it, which is, you know, okay. But I know that my Snorlax, again, 100% counters this Blastoise. It kind of counters many things. But yeah, I know I can take anything from him, so I'm just gonna switch into Snorlax. And also I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for me to pull off that rest, because I can take a Scald, I can definitely take a Toxic, and then I can just rest off the damage and just basically go from there. And he's just gonna switch out into his Victini as I pull off that rest and get nicely back to full health. So Snorlax is back in action, doing what he usually does, and wall stuff. But now he's just gonna go for the U-turn because I'm at full health, and unfortunately he does score a critical hit. So just when I got back to full, now I'm already down to like half of my health, so that kind of blows. But I'm just gonna, I think I sleep talk here, or do I? I should. Yes, I do. Good for me. So I do get off the Whirlwind. He actually went into Ditto. Not really sure why. I guess he just wanted to Whirlwind me out and reset my sleep turns or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah, here I think I made the misclick, yeah, because I didn't go for the sleep talk for no good reason, so, as I should have, so, whatever. Anyways, since Snorlax is almost dead, I do still have Gligar here, laying in the wings with his wings, you know? So I'm just gonna send it out, take a Zen Head, but alright, should be able to just roost off and go from there, except I get flinched, and I was like, can I take another hit? Hopefully I can, but I just can't. So here the Stone Edge crit kind of comes to play, because otherwise I could have taken one more Zen Head, but, oh well, that happened. So that was a really unfortunate day for Gligar. He didn't really get a chance to do much, because he got critted and flinched, and now he's dead, which is a shame. So anyways, gonna send out Blastoise, because I can take a hit, because he looks like most likely banded choice anyways. Yeah, he's gonna go into his Tangrowth again, and I'm just gonna go into my Snorlax. He's gonna go for the Sleep Powder, and if you weren't paying attention, I used Rest earlier, so he's free to put something to sleep, because as we all know, Rest is a self-induced sleep status. So if I have put myself to sleep with Rest, he can still put something to sleep with his own sleep-inducing move, in this case Sleep Powder. But basically I just went into Snorlax as a death fodder, and to be honest, I was kind of surprised that he took me out with the with only one Power Whip, but then again, Snorlax isn't, you know, the most physically defensive thing, and Power Whip does have some raw power, so there is that. Anyways, I'm just gonna send out my Nidoking, go for the Ice Beam in the hopes of revenge killing the Tangrowth, but he just goes into his Blastoise, and at this point I'm just gonna take my chances. Can I take him out? And I don't, but he goes for Roar. I'm not really, I guess, predicting something, but you know, it's not like he has even Stealth Rocks on the field, so I don't know how much that benefited him in the long run, but he did that, so it's his choice. And anyways, he's gonna go now into his Ditto, as I just go for the safe T-Bolt, because why not? And you know, I can still HP Ice the Tangrowth if it really wants to come in, but he goes into his Zapdos, and I do actually score a critical hit, so little bit of a payback in the Hack's apartment, so that's pretty cool, I guess. But then, as luck would have it, he's gonna go into his Victini, go for the Zen Headbutt, and guess what's going to happen next. So yeah, he's gonna go for the Zen Headbutt, and of course I get flinched. And I was looking like off the left doors, maybe I can take another hit, so I just decided to stay in, because I didn't really want anything else to take repeated hits, because, you know, what happened to Gligar when it tried, right? But yeah, I cannot take another hit, so Zapdos goes down due to this cursed Victini. Cursed you! And I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam. I think I was like half predicting his Tangrowth to come in, and maybe I could then 2-hit KO him with the Ice Beam, but he's just gonna go into his Blastoise, and I want to see how much Scald does to him, so I go for it, but it just doesn't do enough, and he's gonna go for his Scald. Luckily, I don't get burned here, because I definitely need this Blastoise for his Victini, because whenever he's locked into something that's not Fusion Bolt, I can take a hit from him. But now I just decided to take my chances and just go into my Heracles, and again, I guess a bit of a payback hacks for me. I get a Parahax on him, so I get a safe switch into my Heracles, and to be honest, at this point, I did not want to miss a Mega Horn, because that could be definitely crucial at this point. And he has nothing really to take repeated hits from Heracles, and at this point he doesn't know what I'm gonna lock myself into, so I decided to go for the safe CC. And at this point it definitely turns out that he's not, well, I guess from the damage earlier it already showed that he was banded. But I just barely missed the KO on the Victini. At this point I just, to be honest, I didn't really care. I just wanted to go for the CC again and try and take him out. But he's actually going to lock himself into Fusion Bolt, which is perfect, because I do still have Nidoking here, which means he's basically forced to switch out, because, yeah, he's locked into Fusion Bolt. So I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam, because I know he's going to switch out. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting this to one-shot, but then again, Tangrowth doesn't have the best special defense, so it only makes sense for me to one-shot him with the Ice Beam that has Sheer Force and Life Orb boost, and not to mention it's super effective to begin with. But anyways, he's gonna revenge kill me with the Victini, but now I can just go into my Blastoise since he's locked into Zen Headbutt and hopefully not get flinched, which I don't, so that's gonna leave the game in a kind of a narrow 1-0. I could have taken another hit with my Blastoise, but luckily it didn't come down to the flinch hacks shenanigans, and that will be the game. So thank you for watching so much. I think I'm not really going to be rambling because this match was already so long, like 15 minutes in. So thank you for watching so much. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like rating. I would really appreciate it. That would help me out a lot. And yeah, I got more UU matches and some other random matches coming up. And I'm gonna be posting me and Chase did the PWRful podcast, but I'm gonna be posting that on next Tuesday, because we kind of noticed that it is October 9th is I guess the 1 year anniversary of the PWRful podcast. We've been doing that podcast for a year now, which is pretty cool, and October 9th is the day since we started 1 year ago, and it's only suitable that we upload it then on October 9th, so stay tuned for that, I guess. And yeah, still haven't gotten my computer back, which sucks, but we'll see how things go, and I will keep you updated and stuff. But anyways, that will be all for today, so thanks for watching yet again, and until next time, this is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace!